This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld, along with our co-host, Shelley Brown, and we've been selling homes here in Southern Nevada since 1988. Shelley and I are also very proud to be part of the Real Estate Radio Network. That is a national network of local real estate professionals delivering timely, balanced truths about local market conditions. And with us in studio, we have John Ingram from Freedom Mortgage, and we also have Bill Nelson from Piercy, Bowler, Taylor, and Kern. One of the things we want to talk about was if you're looking to buy or sell a business, how do you do that? I mean, we have a business. How do I sell or buy? This is a complicated issue.
The first thing I want to talk about is when you buy a business, you determine whether you want to buy the business itself or just the assets of the business. Generally, when you're buying a business, you just want to buy the assets.
Gotcha.
If you're selling, you want to sell everything.
Yeah.
You want to sell the stock because it's a different type of gain. It's a capital gain if you're selling the business because you're selling the stock or the ownership units.
Right.
And capital gains are taxed at a better rate.
I gotcha.
Generally. And if you're looking to buy a business, you really, really want to know that what they're telling you is accurate,
right,
on their financial information.
Right.
Is it really, are those real numbers, or
right,
did they just, pull them out of somewhere else?
And that's where you guys come in. You can audit that and confirm.
We can test portions of what they tell you, or we can audit the whole thing.
Right.
It depends. It depends on what's wanted, and honestly, if you're spending, whether it's $50,000 or $20,000 to buy a new business for a million or several million.
Right.
Spending a few dollars on that investment makes it worthwhile, very worthwhile.
What is the right thing to engage a CPA firm with in evaluating a potential business to be purchased? Like, what are they hiring you, or what is your guys' core expertise to be focused on to get the right information in purchasing that business?
We can test and tell them whether the assets are real or not. Whether the accounts receivable are real, we can test that. Whether the revenue is real, whether the inventory, we can test inventory. We can value that, or assist in valuing that. If they're buying the whole business, go out and look and see what's out there that's maybe not recorded,
right,
or that they forgot to put on their books.
They borrowed a lot of money from Uncle Ted and they got to pay it back.
Yeah, or somebody.
Yeah,
or they bought assets that and there's no debt recorded. It's just
got it.
There. They're just there, yeah.
Interesting. I want to talk briefly about portrait of a fraudster. You have this down on the sheet, and I love it. When you have somebody committing fraud, you say 78% of the time it's by a manager or an employee
or an employee level. Generally, it's at the employee level.
It's at the employee level. You say here that 53% of frauds are committed by people who've been with their company more than 5 years.
That is correct, because as a person is with a business longer, they learn more about the business, and then more trust is given to them, and they have more ability to commit that fraud.
And they see where the cracks are. And then there's a certain age group that seems to be the most fraudulent.
Right, and it's 31 to 45-year-olds.
31 to 45.
And generally, it all makes sense if you think about it. A person that's been with the business a little bit longer, they're going to have more experience, they're going to have more access to and have more ability to commit that fraud. One of the numbers that blew me away is from this report was the amount of money stolen during the year, during this investigation, was $6.3 billion.
Oh my goodness.
In the United States, $6.3 billion in this survey. And another percentage, or another number that really surprises me, is that over 40% of the people that are caught in frauds are not prosecuted.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now with hosts Harvey Blankfeld and Shelley Brown. Please tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on News Talk 720 KDWN.